Over here in the center right starting location, our Terran player from the team FXO. He is...
FXO ASD.
All right, they had their matching gang symbols they threw up there. In the bottom center starting location, we have one of the best Protosses right now in the GSL. He is...
10X Puzzle.
Well, their puzzle apparently only has squares in it. Pretty easy to put together.
Yeah, that would be pretty easy, wouldn't it?
Hey, guys. Nerds at home are watching that as like their friends. They're like, oh, man, it's crazy, man. He's right there on TV, man. Oh.
It is cool.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Tasteless, when you first went out to Korea to cast the GOM Invitational stuff in StarCraft 1.
Oh, you the average.
When you said Artosis, man, I was a little bit wiggly.
Did you wiggle?
I was wiggling a little bit.
Excellent. Guys, feel free to come down to our studio anytime. Well, actually, just when it's open. Don't come down in the middle of the night and try to steal our equipment, all right?
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be really bad.
Come in and I can't commentate. I'm like, okay.
But, yeah, feel free to come down here. We have signs and little prizes we give away.
Beautiful gateway.
It is.
Well, Tasteless. Right now, Puzzle's probe is in the main base of ASD, and there's two important things to look at here. There's a wall-in with 2 depots and a racks, and there's no gas yet. So Puzzle has gained a huge amount of information.
Yeah, lucky for him, he scouted that position first.
Yeah.
Rather than scouting the far left starting location.
Now, I'm very interested to see what Puzzle does here. We do see it is the command center, the very quick command center, but Puzzle, on the other hand, has gotten his second gas already. And that may mean a couple things. It may mean that he's going to do some sort of tech-based rush, or it may mean that he's just going to play something super safe and solid, such as Observer anyways, even though most likely it's going to be a quick command center. I'm very interested to see Puzzle's reaction here. I'm actually like sitting
Well,
on
I
the
mean,
edge
if
of
you're
my
going to do some kind of really aggressive cheese or all-in, or just a really good timing attack, this is a build you can do that against if you know the Terran's going to go for a quick command center. You know he will not have a big army early on. But if you do an attack like that and it fails, the result is the Terran will have a way bigger army than you later on.
Yeah.
So it really depends on the kind of player. Now, the fact that he's taking 2 gases and he's not even taking the probes off the gas,
yeah,
makes me think he's going to be up to something.
Well, we'll see in a second.
And he's sending a probe out now.
Yeah, he might be actually just expanding and saving up his gas, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah,
and I think that's exactly what he's going to do, yeah.
That is a ton of gas he's saving up. Now, that may mean a few things. It may mean that he wants to jump up to Dark Templars really quickly. It may mean that he wants to go directly off of 1 or 2 gates in Colossus. Or it may mean that he wants a lot of upgrades and sentries. So have to keep an eye on that. He is making some sentries at the moment. If Puzzle does something really cool, Tasteless, really safe and really cool, he's getting his build stolen later tonight by Artosis.
Oh, yeah.
And his build order
Oh, we're
notebook.
straight up build burglars.
I'm the sickest thief.
Dude, when I see a good build here...
I pull off some build order capers, Tasteless, let me tell you.
You pull up build order capers or Tosis?
Yeah.
Man, when I see some of these guys do awesome builds, no, I'm in the same boat as you. I'm like, all right. I think the person I've stolen the most builds from has been Inca. Historically.
I think you're right. I think historically, overall, it's probably White Raw.
Oh, yeah.
Or Stork. It's one of the other Tasteless.
Probably Stork, actually, in StarCraft 1.
Could be Nara, though, actually, in your early days.
No, I'd say Stork more.
Yeah?
Overall.
All right. Well, he is going right up to 4 gates. This build will probably not be stolen by me. Not a fan of the number 4 in gateways, ever. I don't like 4. I like 1, I like 2, I like 3, I like 5. I don't really like 6.
You don't like 6
not a big
warp
fan
gates?
of 6. No, I like 5, not 6, though.
Now, right now, Puzzle is doing a good job of containing the Terran. This is what you always want to do. If the Terran does a quick expand and won't have a big army right away, you want to get those Stalkers out there and make sure that he has to spend mules. He has to get scans if he wants to see what's going on the map. He can't send an SCV out. That way he's losing mules.
Look at that. Moves them around to kill that Marine that was watching. Nice move there by Puzzle. Now, we do have Stim on the way.
He could go for an MC-style push and just try to break the bunkers.
Yeah, he very well may. In fact.
And actually, if you look at the Terran's bunker placement, it's not exactly, they're kind of stuck next to each other, so there's actually not a lot of surface area that he could just force
and
field
I can't
around
believe ASD has made no preparation for this on the side. This is going to be a little bit dangerous. Does have concussive shells. Stim not done. Combat shield's not done.
Nice with the force fields. Yeah. He has to back the Zealots off now, and he does.
And Puzzle very smartly moving back a little bit. That is a bad little area for him to walk forward into. He's got to take a look at his Sentry energy, his unit composition, see if there's anything else he can do here.
Sending some more Stalkers up over here. He is going to get this depot.
Interesting. Not really trapping a lot.
This is kind of a peculiar situation. I feel like the Terran has just sort of let him in there. You know?
Yeah, when his Marine died, he should have realized and made a bunker on that high ground. Would have helped out immensely, but Puzzle is kind of in here.
He can actually go all the way around.
Yeah, I feel like he should start backing out, though. This is actually going to get really scary. As soon as Stim finishes, I feel like Puzzle might be he might be in a lot of trouble, man. Combat shields, Stim, and concussive shells are all going to be done very shortly.
That's actually an excellent point, Artosis, is that, yeah, I mean, the Terran's in bad shape right now, but it's like 2 seconds away from combat shields finishing. Stim already done.
Yeah, Stim is done. And he might be able to just unload everything and kill this army of Puzzle.
I don't think Puzzle's been in this position before.
This is a weird...
I think Puzzle right now is trying to figure out exactly how he wants to handle this. From here, at least.
Artosis runs away here, Tasis, I have to say. We will see. He's going to have some magical force fields, I hope, because right now, every upgrade's done. ASD can move out.
Well, I'm still confused because ASD is not attacking either.
Yeah.
I feel like ASD and both ASD and Puzzle have not been in this situation. Puzzle should have backed up sooner.
I'm actually in shock that Puzzle didn't just go out and kill all those units.
I have no idea.
He has
what
a very healthy army.
Was.
10 Marauders, 14 Marines. Definitely takes out that little tiny army that Puzzle had, but now Puzzle has some more units in here. Moving once again. Just trying to delay mining time, and I mean, it's
ASD's economy is so screwed up right now.
Yeah. You know, those reinforcements that Puzzle is getting is really helping him out. And in the meantime, Puzzle is getting more
now.
gates.
He has ghosts.
Yeah, 1 EMP on those sentries, man. And it's like a free walkover. Puzzle finally going home. You know, it's an interesting thing that ASD took so long to actually get manly and move out and take that position back. But in the meantime, Puzzle denied a ton of mining time for ASD, which is definitely going to put ASD a bit behind.
And he wasn't just missing out on mining minerals, he was missing out on mining that from the refineries, which is pretty huge.
Yeah, not only that, but he didn't get to drop his mules back then to get his economy going even quicker. He didn't get to make the SCVs because a lot of the time his command center was actually floating. So it did a lot. It really did.
And I love that we saw Puzzle leave because it takes a really smart player to know when is it time for me to leave. I've actually done all the damage I can do. Now I need to back out of here.
Yeah, you don't want to overextend yourself. Now, scans and sees those high temperatures. Very nice scan there. We do have Charge and Psy Storm on the way. Of course, Ghosts are out. So a lot of this is going to start coming down to some micro. Got to EMP those high temperatures or snipe them. The feedback EMP snipe war is one of the hardest and most interesting in the game, the way it affects everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
You do it just perfectly, like someone like Puma, bam, your opponent is so dead.
And I love the way he does. He always scans his army, kills that observer, instantly moves out. A lot of Protosses are too Colossus heavy and only have one observer.
Yeah.
So you just cloak that ghost, go over there and assassinate the Templars, and it's basically GG. You'll EMP their army and you stim, go in there, and yeah, it's scary.
It certainly is. Well, the third base has landed for ASD. Meantime, the third Nexus for Puzzle, of course, is going up. Not quite done yet. It is 63 probes at 55 SCVs, so pretty similar economies right now, really, because of mules. And very similar supplies, 136 to 135. That's so close. I'm not even telling you who's ahead if you can't see it. Please, I need to know. No, you don't.
I didn't wear my glasses.
base.
Nice
I
little
like
attack
that,
over
yeah.
here. Just chopping up a few. Oh, whoa. What are these Templars doing? EMP. Only one remains. Feedback on that other Templar. He's going to have to turn around now.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Puzzle was that sloppy with his Templar control.
Yeah, that was a little bit off right there for sure, but I love that little Zealot harassment. He killed at least 3 SCVs for 2 Zealots, delayed some mining time as well, and definitely annoyed ASD, so all those things are good.
Right now, Puzzle is expanding again here in the bottom center. Now, when Terran takes that natural expansion for him, everywhere else from there, it's going to be tough for Terran to expand to.
Yeah.
In fact, already it might be very, very difficult for Terran to actually take a 4th base. He might end up trying to hide it in the far left main and make a planetary.
Yeah, very true. And look at this. Drawing the Terran army down. What is his plan here? If he can get a good Psy Storm off on those Marines, he's going to be able to roll through that.
I think he turned his 2 Templars into Archons. But he does have some more Templars that have now met up here with his army.
It's pretty useful, the Archon.
Yeah, the Archon's great.
Feedback or Psy Storm and turn into a big beefy unit. It's pretty good, Tasis.
Make it cast your tournament.
That's right.
Yeah.
Cast games and make bad jokes and make good jokes as well. Does all sorts of stuff. And look at this! The army gets out of position for a moment and a ton of damage being done.
Look at the Templars. They're nice. EMP, though.
Yeah.
Did not get as many as he probably would have liked. I don't know if the sentries were hit with that EMP or not. Can you check our toes?
No, they were not, actually. We have
Okay.
a lot of them with energy still. Some were hit. But also we have the Psy Storms ready. He has a ton of Psy Storms.
We got a drop
waiting.
over here in the bottom right location. Taking out, I think this next is
At
almost
the same
definitely
time,
died.
we have an attack on the front, and will these Psy Storms actually get off? And there you go, some beautiful Psy Storms go off. Good dodging by ASD, though. And Puzzle, looking like he might be in a little bit of trouble, especially since he just lost his Nexus. Oh, my God. ASD playing a beautiful game right now.
You know, I think a lot of this comes down to Puzzle just getting really sloppy with this attack. I think he thought the Terran should be behind enough that I can just kill him. What you want to do in this position, once you've gotten this far ahead, is just contain the Terran and have Templars everywhere so you can feed back medevacs. And just have the map. Just,
absolutely.
You don't need to actually attack into him and try to kill him.
You know, one of the best drop defenses once you do hit Dark Templar tech is to just have Dark Templars at each base. Just one at each base.
Yeah, that's
If you have
great
to
too.
drop and scan every time you drop, drops become a lot less appetizing.
All right, we're going to have feedback. Nope.
Oh, it misses, and at the same time, some Zealots going into the 3rd base. I love this harassment by Puzzle. It's so technical, you know. A lesser Protoss would not know exactly where the army is at every moment, but Puzzle sends it in there every time the army is missing.
And by the way, ASD's defense from here on out has just been superb.
Oh, the 3rd base Nexus has just warped back in Tasis, but ASD is going back after it.
You would have thought Puzzle would have had more defense there. You can see he does have the Templar there for a feedback on the medevacs. Nice.
And the Psy Storms do even a better job than Feedback would have. And look at this. Nice! The Ghost coming out here.
Uh-oh.
Doing a ton of damage. He's got to watch out for the
Psy
Psy
Storm.
Storms all over the
Psy
screens.
Storms could not have been better there. That army is almost melted.
Yeah, one more Psy Storm on that army, or even a couple Archon hits, and we're just going to have a big puddle of blood.
All right. Well, he's going to have to make more medevacs. He actually cannot heal that entire army.
Yeah. His medevacs are actually all
I think, could Puzzle
sad.
actually just go in there and attack? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Storm.
He gets a couple more storms off, absolutely.
Nice feedback there on the medevac. I love that sound effect that the Ghost has when it snipes.
Sounds like a snipe. Sounds like...
Oh my God, that was such a good storm as well.
Yeah, he's doing so much damage.
I don't
to
know
this
if
army.
Terran should be moving around on the map right now.
Yeah, no, I feel really scared for him right now. Puzzle is up about 20 supply at the moment.
And
He's
right
got good upgrades at 2-1 against the 1-1, and everything's just so damaged. He needs to wait a little bit longer, but using these EMPs very aggressively.
I don't think he can kill Puzzle's army.
No, I don't either. I mean, yes, if he gets hit by about one more storm, man, it's going to be really bad.
Nice Psy Storm there.
Good
Oh,
EMPs.
storming himself there.
Indeed he is. This is an insane micro battle at the moment. Both players almost maxed out. Max for Puzzle, 190 for ASD, and he has gotten that 4th base tasteless. That's one of the reasons why we see such a crazy dance at the moment. Nice little pick off. That Archon is pissed.
All right, that was a very ambitious Archon that we saw running there.
Yeah, it really was.
I'm surprised Puzzle isn't attacking like right at this moment. You know, he has all these storms pulled off.
I think everyone's nervous to attack right now.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes actually he's in pretty good shape.
I'm trying to.
I guess he doesn't have any sentry energy.
I'm looking for his High Templars. Puzzle might be in trouble with this. And ASD has done such a great job of whittling down this army. I don't see.
Oh my God, he's going to take out so much as a Protoss retreats.
This is actually
he can actually continue to stim like this. This is not going to end. He could just keep stimming and chasing him. But later on, elects not to. We have double Robo, triple Robo.
Oh my. We certainly do, and that is a great tech switch right now. We have no Vikings. The medevacs are all low in health, so he's not going to want to make Vikings. And the High Templars have been kind of eradicated. You know, there's just a few left here. Of course, if he can't get rid of those.
Oh, now Terran has a small window of time where he could move in here and be aggressive. Definitely an overstim there. Yeah, all you have to do is actually go in there and snipe or EMP those Templars.
Uh-oh, taking a lot of damage, but good EMPs going up and hitting the High Templars. That's exactly what he needed. Looks like he's going to roll over Puzzle's army here very easily.
I think Puzzle just died.
Yeah, I think he did too. Pretty sure. Everything's red, but Puzzle, GG's, and oh my God, the two people that we predicted as favorites of the group falling first in FXO's ASD.
ASD's got to be feeling good about that game. He was behind for the majority of the game. It was an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Wow, look at Puzzle. He's got to be mad at himself.
He plays with a watch on.
He did not. Yeah, I could never play with a watch on.
Yeah, that's weird.
That actually always irritates my arm.
Yeah.
But I just can't believe how well Puzzle played coming back in there. He had a sloppy start, but then he really trucked through.
Yeah. I'm really surprised and impressed by that game, I have to say.
Yeah, me too.
ASD actually played very, very well. Puzzle had some moves I was questioning a little bit, but eventually he just got worn down. You know, maybe a little bit quicker Colossus switch. He couldn't keep splash damage alive. He kept clumping his High Templars in these little clumps that really helped ASD to hit them more often.
Can I be critical for a second?
No.
Of some of these Protosses, this isn't just Puzzle. It's like actually almost all the Protosses out there. When you're that maxed out, should your army really just consist of Stalkers, Zealots, Sentries, and Templars? I mean, he could have switched into Colossus earlier. He could have gotten a Mothership. We don't really see people doing that, but the Mothership actually, he could have vortexed a huge chunk of the Terran's army. There's a lot of stuff, that he could have done. You know what I mean? I don't think that endgame army was the best thing.
No, that's definitely not the best max.
He didn't need to be attacking into him in that situation either. He could have contained and gone for something way more dramatic and better.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the quicker Colossus switch if you open with High Templars like that. I'd like to switch as soon as I start seeing a lot of ghosts. But, yeah, the other thing that I just want to say is Puzzle, I wish he had spread his High Templars a little bit better. I know that you want to keep your army all kind of together because of Guardian Shield, because of Force Fields. It's kind of the way that Protoss functions, that you kind of do want them
you want to have the ball,
a lot of the time.
Big ball.
But not always. And this was definitely a situation where you need to spread those High Templars a bit better. If he had spread out, if you had to contain and had to spread, the Terran has to attack into him. He has observers out there. He could feedback them more easily. Well, very surprising. The Xenix teammates, Byun and Puzzle, one of them will be going up and down. That's actually really surprising for me. I really feel like those guys belong in the round of 16 out of this group. But hey, they got outplayed here.
Yeah.
Xenio outplayed Byun. ASD outplayed Puzzle. Really, what a high-level group. These guys, ASD and Xenio, have really improved since last season.
Yeah, no kidding. The landscape of who's a Gosu and who's actually the best of the best of the best is changing.
It's changing a lot, Tasteless. I feel we're at a miniature golf place where the landscape is new on every hole.
Wow. We'll be right back, guys. 5-minute break. We'll see you guys soon here at the GSL.